Hello, welcome. Sorry about that. That is time. It is 3:30. Alarm already. Welcome back, guys. My name is Miss Q, coming to you live with right from Florida. It's supposed to be nice, but it's not. It's actually chilly out here. Chillier than I would imagine. I'm actually taking care of some business with my son in school. Yay! Very excited about that. Um, a lot of you are very busy at this time. This is for my lovely earth signs. So I'm just going to start saying that I channeled a lot of messages down here that I didn't think I was going to actually even involve work or whatsoever, but you know how spirit does. If they have a message for the collective to hear, they have a message for the collective to hear, point blank and simple. For those of you who don't know me, I am a medium, not a tarot card reader. I go by the name of Ms.Q. I channel off of the energies that is around me. And for those of you who do know me, welcome back, welcome. I see you and I love you, and thank you for joining me as always. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into these messages. Bear with me, earth signs, as I wrote them down for you. Okay, so a lot of these ancestry messages was from grandmothers, great grandmothers, uncles, aunts. I even have some messages that I channeled for you guys, earth signs, from people that you probably never even met before, but down in your lineage. Okay, this is all about standing in your power where you are. And what I'm going to do is play off these messages with the self-care oracle cards. Okay, so this way we can get a little bit more information than what I channeled. All right, earth signs, let me do a small prayer. All right, ancestors of the white light, please protect me while I'm outside and channeling these messages for the collective of earth signs. Anything that is blocked or trying to be blocked for me to give this message, or for the earth signs, please remove them or do what you do. Ashe? Ashe. Okay, so the first message I channeled for you guys, earth signs, was the veil. So if anybody is very curious about the veil, so the veil is when, I know when I was growing up, I was told I had a black veil, which is mean you can see beyond the human. You can see on the other side. I've been talking to dead people since I was a kid, never not seen them. I don't even know what it would be like to not see them, honestly, because I've always seen them. And a lot of you have that in your bloodline, in your lineage, and maybe it's not in your immediate and you don't know who or where you got the gift from, but this is a confirmation that there is people in your bloodline, earth signs, with the veil, that can see, that can hear, that can see through their mind's eye. They can feel, they smell. It just depends on what is your gift, or what gift your spirit ancestors gave to you. All right. I am also getting that was from a great grandfather. So some of you have a great grandfather that could see very well, and maybe he was a shaman or some kind of that person for the family where everybody went to. I'm also hearing a medicine man or a medicine woman. I'm also hearing a hoodoo doctor and a voodoo witch as well on your side, earth signs. Take it as it resonates. If you're not sure, then this is not for you. However, for those of you who have been like, when the hell did I get this from? And there's no, that's where you get it from. There's someone down the line that also have the gift of knowing, the gift of seeing, whether that is through your eyeballs or your third eye. I personally see spirits like I see you. They look as real to me as anybody can say, and the only reason why I know that they're not dead is because no one else can see them but me. As time got older and more practice and you use with it, you get the discernment, right? But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I can't tell you how many times, earth signs, I have stopped in the middle of the street really bad because you couldn't tell me somebody was just walking past, and my kids were like, "Mommy, no one's there, just you see it." So fine, it's a spirit walking. I still don't want to hit them because I don't want them in my car. Just saying, right? So the next one I channeled was the truth carrier. A lot of you may need to speak your truth. Maybe talk about your gift. You got people around you who is trying to act like you don't know what you know. And some of you really need to speak out and go, I know what the fuck you're doing. I know, I see what you're doing. I see what you're saying. I see it very well. So your ancestors want you to go ahead and speak your truth. What was buried in silence is always going to come out. Just remember that. What was in the dark is always going to come out. You cannot keep truth hidden for long. I don't care how long that people try to hide shit. Real shit is going to come out whether they want to or not, right? The next thing I channeled for you, Earth signs, was the Elder Flame. And the message was, time does not dim your fire. So if a lot of you may have stopped your spirituality or started your awakening and things happen and you really needed to go against the grain for a little while, maybe just concentrate on other things. Just because you did that, you have an elder or ancestor that's telling you that time does not dim what you have. Time does not take away your gift, honestly. It just makes it stronger. So even if you have been out of it for a while in your spiritual practices, you might notice as you starting, for those who are starting over again, that it's like you picked up right where you left off. Some of you also need to actually sit in front of a fire and just talk to your ancestors. A lot of you have ancestors who dealt with fire. They might have conjured the spirits that way. A lot of Indians and shamans, I know my great grandmother did. They sit and they do powwows or whatever they did, and they spoke through the spirits through fire. Some of you might need to use your fire magic. Some of you manifest better when you speak it out loud. Things of that nature, okay? And also, I got the bridge walker, which is you walk both worlds, listen between. So again, that's that veil, right? Earth signs, that veil that I am right here in the world physically and mentally, but however, I am definitely seeing other things on the other side. I'm connecting to the spirit realm, right? And that connection to the spirit realm is going to help you move from whatever it is that's making you stuck, or move you from whatever thing you need to do to have discernment, okay? Some of you need to draw better boundaries, and you're not paying attention to the ancestors that's giving you messages. At first, I thought I done had attacks before where, somebody's pulling on my leg. And it's an attack because your spirits tell you, right? And then you also have those where your spirits are trying to get your attention. So therefore, you might get a leg cramp or a foot cramp. Pay attention to that. Know your body. I don't care what nobody else goes through. Know the connection that you have between you and your spirit guides, right? And your ancestors and you are unique. Don't let anybody tell you that that's not how it goes, or no, that you can't see that way. That's not true. Your gift is unique to you. That's why we all are different. That we don't come born with the same things all the time. And some of us, yes, we have the same gifts as other people, but again, the way spirit speaks to you is the way spirit speaks to you. And spirit wants you to know, to be comfortable with that. Connect to your lineage. Understand that you do walk both worlds, okay? All right, Earth signs, let me get you some messages. The first one out was awakening. Hold on. That really flew. Is it going to let me pause it? Hold on a second. Wow, that really went far. Yeah, awakening. Like I said, some of you may have noticed that you are going through a shift. You are realizing the veil is different. Maybe, again, you were going through awakening before and things happened and you had to stop with your spiritual journey, but this is your notice of intent that it's time again, okay? The next one up is opening up. Some of you really had a really detrimental heartbreak, or a very detrimental friendship and you just are by yourself. You are in hermit mode. You are really paying attention to you and your energy only. Spirit is saying open up for new friendships, new things, new jobs, and new relationships, because this is what you manifested, right? And we be like, well, I talked about this a whole bunch of times ago and I just kept getting these people. Well, you kept getting these people because you settled with these people. Spirit is always going to bring us people, right? We always going to have lessons to learn. That don't mean you had to date them. So that wasn't spirit fault that you took what you took and not what you manifested. Don't shoot the messenger, Earth signs. I'm just saying. Give me some more. Receive. Earth signs, be open to receiving. Some of you might want to check out fire signs because they also got open up and receive. So you might be either meeting a fire sign or receiving something from a fire sign, or vice versa, okay? Receive in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and just universal wisdom. Whatever it is, be open to receive earth signs, new things that's needed for you. Things that will help you use your discernment, heal, things that will help you move forward in your spiritual journey. Okay? Because your ancestors want you to know that you are their pride and joy. Is something about you that they want to get to know you about, and things that you need to do or things that you need to learn that will help you. Okay, some of you need to declutter. So if you have some things that you need to let go of, create a new sacred space for yourself. Okay, get rid of things that remind you of bad past. Get rid of things that really hinder you and hinder your mind space. Okay, sometimes clutter, we can't see through clutter. We can't connect through clutter. We're not good connecting good through energy with clutter. So we have to be okay with removing the things that no longer serves us. Okay, one more for my earth signs. Oh, that went all the way over there and I'm not going to get it. It says do 30-day challenges. That's exactly what it says. So some of you really need to challenge yourself to do better. Some of you really need to challenge yourself to stay on a a routine. Some of you need a routine that you don't do, a routine that is different from everything else. You need to challenge yourself to do that, because maybe you're out of sorts because you don't have a routine. You don't have a special thing that you do, and maybe it's time for you to get grounded and do this routine, which will help you, earth signs. Okay, all right, earth signs, I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, like, comment. I love comments, and I really appreciate you. But as always, earth signs, I see you, I love you, and to the next time, peace and blessings. Ashe.